be talking about on this channel anytime soon. But it is the final of the deck set 3L, and we've already talked about the other two, so I might as well cover Orphis while I'm at it. We actually got an upgraded form for Orphis in the Cardinal Moore's Orphis Mask from set 12 here, and it is actually a very strong deck, seeing a lot of play in the Japanese format when it was released, and it's looking like it's going to possibly dominate the English format with the possible absence of Bastion Accord. Orphis as a deck has always focused on playing several different types of set orders called world orders in your order zone to achieve a state of Abyssal Dark Knight once you have 2 or more only world orders in your order zone, and summoning or attributing or using your Shadow Army tokens to win the game, as they are 15k attackers and boosters that can very much swing in for your opponent for massive damage. However, this kind of changes with the mask version here, where the original actually focused on having several orders in your order zone so that you can actually call out more Shadow Army tokens in the middle of battle. The mask version actually instead puts these orders into your drop to call out tokens and give itself an additional drive that turn. This means that you have to play this kind of dance in balancing the orders you put from your order zone into a drop and figuring out how to put them back next turn so you can achieve the requirement for this skill and ensure that you can get 5 powerful attacks this turn. Here's the list. Let's jump into the fight. So for the ride deck, we're going to be actually playing here the Aura Battle Princess Ruby Red. You can play any starter you'd like. I just play this because I managed to get 2 of it from the Festival Collection, the very first Festival Collection for D-Series, and I've just had it in this Orphis deck since back then. In the grade 1 spot, you really want to play the Cardinal Noid Rutis here, who has a skill when it's placed on Vanguard Circle. You just search your deck for up to 1 world order, shuffle your deck, and then add that world order to your hand. So this very easily allows you to get out a world order into your hand. Originally, what you would really do is play, I believe, the Eclipse Moonlight in order to get a Shadow Army token and attack your opponent, similar to what you would do in the Garidia World version of the deck as well. But now you have a couple of different options that you can choose from, because it's not so much about trying to play your orders anymore from hand, it's actually about playing them from drop, since we have so many ways to do that. In the grade 2 spot, I actually have the Combine Rusher. You can very easily swap this out for the Cardinal Noid Cubicia, which I think is probably the safer play. I just have the Combine Rusher here just because I like Combine Rusher. I really don't have any good reason for it. It sometimes comes up, you know, but more often than not, you're actually playing orders from drop than you are from hand. Combine Rusher has a skill where if it's in drop and you play a set order from your hand, you can counterbox one to call it out, and when it attacks a grade 3 or greater, if you have 2 order zones or more, 2 set orders or more in your order zone, he gets plus 10k, so he's a nice beater. So he's a very easy card you can bring out and overcall with your tokens. The Cubicia doesn't really do much in terms of being your second Vanguard. It just gets 5k when you play a set order, so you can really choose whichever one you want. Typically, you'll end up soul blasting this out and have it in, you know, in the drop whenever you need it throughout the game. If you don't use it, that's fine. If you do, it's there, but the Cubicia is there if you want that extra grade 2 pressure. And then on grade 3 of the right deck slot, we of course have the Cardinal Dumas Orphis Regis. So this has a skill where when it's placed on Vanguard, you choose 1 card from your hand or drop, put it into your order zone. Then, when this unit attacks, if your world is Abyssal Dark Knight, so you have to have at least 2 world orders specifically, and only world orders in your order zone, then you can counterblast 1, discard a card from your hand, and for every 2 world orders, you can call 1 Shadow Army token, and this unit gets 5k. If you have 4, you get to call out 2 Shadow Army tokens and it gets 10k. So, one important thing to note with the orders is that they all have a cost to be played, right? They say to play this with Soul Blast 1, but if you take an order and don't play it by normal means, like just use a card that says put it in the order zone, you don't pay the cost because you're not playing it, you're, you know, like setting it. Since you're not playing it, you don't pay the cost, but they have another skill that says when it's put into the order zone, you draw a card. So another way to think about it is you as a player, to be able to put this card in your order zone, you have to Soul Blast 1. This guy, he doesn't have to do that. He bypasses that and just puts it in the order zone. And then the order says that when it's put in the order zone, that's when you draw, right? So that's something smart that you should keep in mind, especially when we play this deck that is extremely resource heavy and reliant. You want to try and, as much as possible, not pay any of these costs. For the grade 3s, it's actually pretty simple. We here are playing just one copy of the Orphis Regis in the main deck. You can swap this out for any card if you'd like. I play an additional copy because the skill of the Orphis mask is actually pretty good. There are some times when you just don't see the mask of Hydrogroom, so you can't actually go into the Orphis. Maybe sometimes you can Persona right into this, get 2 orders. It's not that bad to have. You can discard it for discard fodder and then again be able to use the skill of the Orphis mask. But if you'd like, you can very easily swap this out for something else. Since you already have so many cards that don't have shield, adding another one is not great and also doesn't have like a rearguard skill. But then, of course, we're playing 4 copies of the Cardinal Moore's Orphis mask here, who has a couple of skills. First, of course, you can only ride this over a grade 3 with Orphis in its card name. Then, it says you can remove a card with Orphis in its different card name from your hand, soul, or drop to choose a world card from your drop and put into your order zone. So this works similar to the skill of the Regis, which says on place of Vanguard circle, choose one and play it. Same thing, same philosophy. Then the final skill here is when this unit attacks, you counterblast, put any number of world cards from your order zone into drop to call up to Shadow Army tokens up to the cards you put into drop. And then if you called out 2 or more tokens, you can give this unit an extra drive, the Vanguard. You specifically have to call this on a rearguard circle with a unit, which is something that I fortunately learned a little bit recently. So you can't just call this out to an open rearguard circle. That's not that big of a deal because you have cards that when they're called over, they actually get effects. So it's not the worst thing in the world. And in general, you kind of just want to attack and call over your units anyways. In general, this build is pretty simple. We're going to go through it somewhat quickly here. Here's the grade 2. This is the Polarex Dragon from the deck set. Probably the most important card for this deck. It says, when it says placed on rear, if your Vanguard is Orphis, you can Soul Blast 1, or it is an Orphis. So you can play this with any Orphis. Soul Blast 1, choose a world from your drop that has a different card. No, we're gonna do this again? Okay, there we go. Swear to God, every single time. OBS starts to screw me over and get my mic not to work. Hey everyone, how's it going? I think I have to move my camera over a little bit, yeah, so you don't see the Claudine deck box there in the back. Same reason it took people a while to notice Flagberg, because JP didn't play it. Yeah, I still remember building it in set 3, or no, it was probably set 4 because I hated it in set 3. Building it in set 4 and I was like, yo, this deck is kind of lit, like y'all sleeping on this, but good times. Your neck is in hella pain but wanted to catch alive. I appreciate it. I hope your neck is able to recuperate. That sucks. Can't say I suffer from... Like, I suffer from neck pains often. I don't know why it is. I think it has to do something with, like, the way I sleep. But I have, like, a constant stiff right side of my neck, which is really obnoxious. But, you don't own Flagburn anymore, but you try to test it on CFA. It's past its prime. I don't know about that. I think Flagbird's still good. It's just... You gotta give it some work. Let me just move the camera a tiny bit. There we go. So I am supposedly censored to an extent. Going on, we're playing Inlet instead of the Prison Dragon, and people are gonna double buy it. You mean in the reprint set? That's not what they're gonna do at all. I'm gonna show you everyone's very much wide awake. Wide awake. What did I do? Did I make a loud nose? I'm sorry. I think there are a lot of playable decks in D, and people are ready to give up on anything that isn't tier 0 or 1. Absolutely the case. And that is what I've been noticing a lot recently. I've just been playing Vanguard, I've been building decks. Haven't been going to locals, haven't been going to major tournaments. I've been having hella fun, not dealing with all the nonsense. At the same time, I'm kind of... I'm not great right now in terms of like skill level because I haven't played like what everyone else is playing as often, and I've just been playing like other stuff. But there's just so much stuff, especially out of set 11. Set 11 is like one of the sets that everyone is gonna shit on and say it was the worst set, but it was such a good set. So much fun from that set. So many fun decks. But the only thing people remember is that you got crits and Greedon was in it. But I can't believe the killer triggers are gonna make me go broke. Yeah, me too. What I wanted to do, actually, now that you guys bring that up, I did want to talk about yeah, I did want to talk about that. Actually, not yet, because of all the like information we got this morning. That's the left. There we go. And then turn off CFA. Nope. Turn off CFA. There we go. And then turn on this frame. There we go. And then turn off this frame. There we go. It's not looks normal. All right. So I have like a gazillion tabs open here. I just wanted to express my thoughts on the like reprint set and the new Divines start deck stuff. Cause I don't know how I feel about what they said this morning. Results varies because we don't have the same collabs on time. That's part of it, yeah. I don't know how much of it is super impactful, but I don't know. Like I know the Token Rambo stuff was really strong, and it is strong in Japan, and we don't have that. And I've heard the argument be made that a lot of the collabs counter or like work with like what's currently being released, which we don't have access to that, but I still don't think it's that bad. But so this is the triple R's for the reprint in for Dark States. Overall, the reprints aren't great, but some of these are decent, right? I think the Dark States one is probably the best one if I can recall, just because of the fact that I think Dark States and Dragon Empire, just because of the fact that they reprinted like Drek Jeweled and Rakogor, right? Like that's huge. Yeah, that's completely huge. The fact that they reprinted these two, especially with how big and popular the Grade 4 is going to be. Granted, we're not getting this until later on, so right now you're shit out of luck. But it's really nice that they're reprinting this, right? The fact that they included the glitter stuff is very interesting, because most of them really haven't been like super well performing or anything like that, and they don't get like that much support, but I guess they are like the most supported archetype or whatever in Standard, aside from like the stuff that's in the anime. Like it's the anime and then it's the glitter stuff and then it's whatever else in that order. But it also means, one, we're getting like the SIRs of like this stuff, which is going to be really cool. So that's kind of cool, because like SP Makani, or not Makani, Chaos got bought out and he's like really expensive, so now I can just get the SIR or whatever. But also maybe it means that they're going to continue doing glitter stuff in the future and expanding on it, which is why they're reprinting these cards, right? The Grade 4 Bruce stuff is really strange. Like printing all the Grade 4s, it's just really strange. Really strange. I don't understand. Everyone keeps saying that it's like, oh, they want you to be able to build decks from like basically set 4 until now, you know, just be able to build decks really easily, with having like set 13 that supports a lot of these decks, or some of these decks, and then like set up to like set 11, 12, and 13 that support a lot of the stuff, which kind of makes sense, but makes a little less sense when you look at the start decks, but we'll get to that in a bit. Yeah, and I did want to predict the Starkea reprints as well. There won't be no inlet. No inlet at all. I don't think it's going to be inlet. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like Roaming Prison Dragon. I feel the worst reprints have come from Brancade so far. I'm gonna, I don't, well, maybe, I don't know. I didn't go back and look up Keter. I have everything except, I'm sorry, I have everything except Dragon Empire opened up here. Because if we took a look at the rares, that's when things get really weird. Because my big issue with this, that it's just like, there's no generics here, right? There's one generic card per reprint, and that's it. Everything else is like archetype specific stuff, which most of it did not need to be reprinted. This did need to be reprinted, but they don't even play this anymore. And then like the rares, it's like we've gotten Stephanie like a gazillion times, and we got Pony already. Nobody even really plays Pony like that. And you know the triggers are nice, but this Chaos Order that's only for Chaos, I don't know. The new triggers look amazing, right? I'm gonna have to sell my ass to get the Riley front trigger, or sorry, draw trigger, and then I don't have the SP front trigger, so I have to get these eventually. And I might just stick with my Steam Deviates because they look kind of cool. Not that this doesn't look cool, but my wallet's gotta give somewhere, right? Then we got Brankgate, and like, Brankgate isn't bad. Brankgate's actually solid because of the fact in English, Welstra got super hyped up and bought out, so he's like $10 or something like that, $8 now. So this will drive down the price, which is nice, because they already have to deal with like Fright Height and other stuff, and just the general Brankgate tag, so that's nice. Eva is still a really strong, solid deck. She might become really good in the future. She's still really expensive to get, so this is nice between that and what they did on the Keter side. Grade 3 Makani is whatever, but Grade 1 Makani is great because this is actually generic and can be used in a lot of decks, and you know, Messiah made this go up, so that's a really good reprint. Grade 4 is seeing some relevancy now, right, because of the promos and stuff. Original Orpheus, I don't know what was the whole point of that. Could have just reprinted Reggie's again. I think that would have been fine, especially considering that they didn't reprint Barrow, right? So this doesn't make any damn sense why they reprinted this, because you would think like, oh, it's the set 1 stuff, but like, I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. Gravidia's and Baku Burrito, if they release something to make Gravidia Mass work, then this will be cool. Then the like rest of the reprints are kind of whatever. Like, I guess this is okay, so this is a little bit easier to get, but like, and this was a promo that was hard to get, but they kind of reprinted it to the ground along with the other Evo one. But this, they don't even play this anymore, and like, we finally got this in English, but you know, and then there's like just one generic card here, and like, so yeah. And I gotta say, the like triggers here are the things that I this is probably the nation's SRR triggers that I care the least about. Like, the draw one looks kind of cool and this looks all right, but it just doesn't look as crazy as the other ones. Like, this one looks cooler than these two, and I just don't like it because it's an ugly dragon. So this one is Evans and Makani. Yeah. But I just would have liked stuff that was actually playable in other decks. Then we have the Keter one, which is like fine, because they reprint these guys, so that was a little easier to play, even though she's kind of crap. Whatever. Youth is easier to play, so this is pretty solid, right? I was gonna say the Keter one is ass, but specifically for me, it's ass. But overall, this is great, right? Because this motherfucker, you know, is the most expensive card we've had in forever, so it's great, along with this asshole and this asshole. So it's nice that they're all getting reprinted, and you know, they're relevant decks. So this one kind of makes sense. The R's, the double R's don't make any damn sense, to be honest. Yeah, you've needed that, but show the cat on your bottom bark. I'm not there yet. You know, this doesn't make sense. This is the one that got me like really concerned, and then I realized, I look back at the other ones and like, this reprint set is kind of ass. I was originally considering, once they revealed this, I was like, shit, I'm about to just get a case. If it's one per box, I need these, right? Want them. But then I saw this and I was just like, huh? We just got this reprinted. This is a start deck thing that's already been reprinted, by the way, in Festival Collection, so we don't need this again. This is in a trial deck, whatever. It gets a slight rarity upgrade for the fucking Youthberg dweebs that really needed a test in a higher rarity. This we've already gotten reprinted in Sneak Peek for whatever reason. This card that's only playable in like 2 decks. Saquana's already been reprinted, and then this order that only Thagria can use, and she barely uses. So I don't understand what the point of this is. Like, Bastion doesn't even play this, but then this is only really useful in Bastion. Like, I guess you can technically use it in other decks, but like, we're not going to. So this just really confused me so badly. And like, did the other ones reprint the grade 3 bosses? Okay, they did. Okay. So I guess that's fine. It's stupid, but I guess it's fine. So I'm a little concerned with the reprint pack. I was really hoping to get the I was really hoping here that we were gonna get the guy from the Favreau Dark States deck set, not Dark State, Favreau deck set, the Elio Ghost. I was 100% sure it was gonna be here, but it's not. So that kind of sucks. And like a bunch of other stuff. Like I thought they were gonna reprint like the discard, draw when you ride stuff, or the cycle, any of the cycle cards. None of that. So all right, that's kind of strange. Part is the Bastion is not played. Yeah, it's not. They don't even play this Bastion. Like, you would only play this if you couldn't afford Prime, but then Prime's already getting reprinted in the same set. So, and so yeah, you player, you'll be alright. Impusa's big, but then like, I love Impusa. I think her art is amazing, but they don't even use her in the Grade 4 Drag Duel anymore. So like, this is kind of whatever. It's nice that it's like a higher rarity, so I guess that's nice in the same way that Zest is nice, but I don't know. Alden would have been way better, I guess, but he would have to like get a rarity downshift, which I guess they maybe not. Yeah, I don't think they changed. They only upped rarities. They didn't down rarities, so maybe I don't know. But yeah, Alden would have been made more sense, yeah. Even though, again, it's a card that's only played in one deck. That's my main issue with all of this, is that everything is just in one deck. You can only use one deck. I open this pack, and I get a bunch of Bastion prison cards, but I can't do anything with this unless I only have that deck. And that seems kind of silly, but... Partner guy is here so mad that they only got one copy in the deck set? Yeah. Like, the death decks were good. It's just the fact that they decided to print, specifically the Farvniel one, and that they didn't print Elementary in all of them. Those are the only things I would have changed. Is to... I don't know how they would have done it. How they would have changed up the deck set to make it so Elagos was 4 copies in it. I don't remember what was in the list at the top of my head. But that's what they should have done, and they would have been the best product of all time, I think, in terms of for standard starting out and whatnot. But so yeah, I'm not super hyped about these. And then we take a look at the reprints for the R's, and it's like, all right, stuff for, you know, this is great. Super late for us, right? We're not getting in this till like February or like March or something like that. Dumbass card that's been like $30-40, like great. I think in the Dragon Empire they reprinted Broken Toys, but like, sure. I would have rather, as much as I'd like this stuff to get reprinted, and like I paid $15 for this at some point, I would have liked it to be something a little bit more useful to multiple decks. Like this is only used in one deck. I don't know how I feel about that. The mask gift set. Don't even remind me about that thing. I was gonna do a video that was supposed to come out this past Friday. You like 9 Cordelia? I think I do also. I was supposed to make a video, and I commissioned the thumbnail and everything, right? And I could not for the life of me find that damn thing. I went to 2 different locals. The first one, they had already sold it out. They only bought one. The second one, vaguely knew what I was talking about, but they just didn't order it after they, you know, they looked it up. I called the third one, they didn't have it. I called the fourth one, they don't even play Vanguard. They don't support Vanguard. I called the fifth one, they only have it online. Right? Said I placed an order, still have not gotten it. Right? I don't even want the damn thing. I just wanted to do a video on it because I had an idea for how to go about it, right? And now it's gonna come out maybe like next week when nobody gives a shit about it. So no one wanted it. Yeah, which is funny because like I thought it was gonna be the kind of thing that was gonna be super easy to get, and I thought originally it was gonna be like the kind of thing where shops were gonna get and it's gonna collect dust and it was gonna like be a really shitty product. But shops are like so ahead when it comes to Vanguard that people like they either know or people have told them like, nah, this product's fucking ass. Don't even buy that. And you know, I guess that's a good thing for the shops. Maybe it's just a good thing overall, right? But not great on Bushi's part that the shops don't want this dumbass product. But 5 locals first world privilege. I mean, I have for Vanguard specifically, I have like maybe 3 that I regularly go to. No, I have 2 that I regularly go to in my state, and then there's another state that has other locals that's, you know, I can drive to. It's like an hour. But then, you know, I can, it's not that far away, especially when it comes to like delivering stuff. But then I just call like other like card shops and stuff that just don't play Vanguard. But some of them sell it, right? Like the first one I mentioned, they don't have logos for Vanguard, but they sell it. So that's why I tried to check there, but never mind. So yeah, not super happy about this. The only thing I'm happy about is this. Because I, for the longest time, had a huge crush on this draw trigger. And then I stopped and looked at it, and I was just like, I'm not sure if this is a girl or a dude. So I was like, I'm not gonna fall for this trap. I'm not gonna get hot for like Marin and then find out that Marin's a dude and be like, well, that's not exactly what I thought I was getting myself into. But like this is like eight. I want to get a lot of these. Yeah, you don't even gotta say anything. Like even the front, I always like the front too. It's just none of their Keter decks play it until recently. The front looks really nice. The dragon looks fine. I feel like I prefer the original one. Like it looks fine. It just doesn't look as crazy cool as like these. This looks really cool and looks really hot. This just looks really hot and it's also just looks really cool. And this is just some dragon like piecing out. So it's kind of whatever. Like I don't know. Like I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm just saying it doesn't make me want to spend however much money I'm gonna get for it. Like I don't know. Maybe it's because like the background is really simple. I don't know what it is. Like there's a lot more going on here and like here and like here. Just I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's just because he doesn't have titties. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know. I have a crush on cardboard. Leave me alone. I have a lot of cardboard crushes. Like the lured unit that was a boy. Yeah. Nothing wrong with locking boys too. Yeah. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I just didn't know that it was a boy. All 3 units are presenting ass, even the dragon. Yeah. Butthole dragon. Yeah. Thankfully it's covered up there. But yeah. So these are the reprints. The SRs looks nice. Overall, kind of disappointed in what they selected, but going back to this, for Circea, which I think we're getting this Thursday, judging from this, it's pretty obvious that we're gonna get Grade 4 Magnolia, and we're going to get Aurora. They already printed both Raylindas, which was kind of strange, to be honest, that they reprinted both Raylindas for Dragon Empire, not for Circea. Which kind of makes sense because I think their first nation is Dragon Empire, but it's just strange, right? Because you automatically associate with Circea. This is going to be Leonore, and then I'm pretty sure this is going to be the Resonance Dragon, right? So Resonance Dragon, do you guys see my mouse here? Okay, Leonore. This is going to be Aurora. This is going to be Grade 4 Bruce. Here, I know it's going to be Maple and Grade 1 Maple, right? Grade 2 and Grade 1 Maple here. And then I have to take a look at the other ones. So we got Welstra, Grade 3 Makani, Orphis. Yeah, because none of these are really generic cards, right? These are all boss-specific cards. So that's why I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like Inlet Pulse or anything like that. So there's 2 triple rares that I'm not sure what they're going to be. Partners are on the Glass Clans and they're still ranting and whining. What are you talking about? Figure out the glitter partners are on the guest clans? Oh, you mean why? Oh, okay, yeah. But I'm trying to figure out. Inlet Pulse isn't a generic card though. Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do Inlet Pulse. I mean, I guess they could. What was the other Grade 3? They didn't do Greed on, so that's why I don't think it's going to be Inlet Pulse. Because then that would have kind of give us a pattern if they did Dark States from set 3 here, because we have Gravidia, and then we got well, maybe not, because I think maybe they'll do Flagberg and then Inlet Pulse, but do they really need to reprint Flagberg? Would they really do that? I don't think they care about Flagberg. especially since Flagbird's not in the anime. It seems like this is very anime specific and very anime specific and very glitter specific. If you look at this, right, this is all stuff that was in the anime or is a glitter. So that's why I don't think it's gonna be Flagberg and Inlet Pulse, even though Inlet Pulse ironically was in the anime. So with that logic, the only other Stoichea deck we saw in the anime was Grand Fia. It could be like Grand Fia and a reprint, or a reprint of the first Zorga Blue, and maybe Rolling Prison Dragon. That might be what they do. I think that's what it'll be. Yeah, we'll lock that in. So Maple grade 1 and 2, Zorga Blue and the Prison Dragon, grade 4 Magnolia Elder, Aurora, Leonor, and then Residence Dragon. That's what it's gonna be. For the rares, the double rares, I don't know what's gonna happen here. This is probably gonna be some random like Panthero or something like that, and this will probably be like, I don't even know, because like you can't use some of these cards in Elder. But this is technically only for regular brews, so this might be something like Demario or something like that. I don't know. These are all promos, I believe. So this, I don't think it's gonna be Friendship Fairy, so it might be like the Leonorin promo, the like Archer guy. I think that's probably what it's gonna be here. Oh, Gnosa, yeah, Gnosa makes sense. Yeah. It'll probably be Gnosa, maybe Demario, or this might be Empix. Is this a promo too? Not really. I guess they could do Empix. I feel like it'll be Prosper. Maybe they'll put Empix here, but then they have one generic slot. That's a double rare that I don't know what they're gonna do here. So if we look at the other ones, their generic spot was technically this shit. Oh my god. And then if you look at this one, their generic spot is technically this, right? So they have something not like that doesn't list a specific Vanguard name, right? Yeah, I think that's what this will be, and I don't know what it'll be. Misty Habit, Misty Arc Habit would be great if they put that here. Because they do have this, right? But this is probably gonna be the Relinda Aurora promo. But Misty Habitat would be great. Yes, I'm not sure what this is gonna be. And then for the rares, this should just be... Aurora only has one promo, right? So maybe it'll be like a Magnolia promo. Or a Leonorin promo again. Because these were both, they did both the Thegria promos. But Aurora just has the one. Did they have two? What was Aurora's second order promo? I only remember one. I just remember the one where the set order one. I don't think there's another one, to be honest. But let's see. Cool. Ignore. All grades. Yeah, because this was in a set, which I guess they could reprint, but nah, they just had this. I just mean specifically promos, but I guess this was in a set also, right? So never mind. I'm bugging. So it's gonna be this shit. I thought for some reason that yeah, I thought these were promos for a second, but no, these were in set 8. That's right. So yeah, so it's gonna be the cross-dressing promo. Where was I here, or not here? This is gonna be the cross-dressing promo, and then this is gonna be probably the set order, or here or something like that. And I don't know what the other two are gonna be, to be honest. Saw the devil in that elder list? The devil? Oh, in Lipples? I don't know. Honestly, I might, but we'll have to see. Cause that new grade 4 dragon, or that, not grade 4, but the grade 4 support dragon, he kinda lit, not gonna lie. He kinda goes burr. But alright, Just wanted to double check. Something. So those are my thoughts on that. Not super hyped up on that. And then we got this thing, right? We had this leaked a while back. Protocol leaks brings me back to like 2004 or something like that. This was kind of insane, and it was confirmed, right, that these are the new start decks. This is really interesting, and you know, there's a lot of things going on here. Because of the fact that they included Lyrical as part of it. So that's kind of cool. Lyrical isn't, for now, completely tossed aside. They included it as the, you know, representing all 6 nations, which I think is really cool. They should do that. I don't know what this means for the sets going further. I'm on the fence about it. I kind of like Lyrical sets being separate because there's a lot in those sets. I don't see how they can squeeze that into normal sets. The pull rates are already difficult enough as it is. They might have to start doing something where they go back to the old release schedule, where instead of every set supporting every single nation, maybe they only support 3 nations at a time or something like that, which could be bad, could be good. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Like, maybe if they do it where like only the double rares or the like triple rares only go to 3 nations, maybe that'll work out, but you still get a little bit of support. That wouldn't be so bad. But I don't know. But this is cool. And the units themselves looks kind of cool. I don't really... They don't give me the same sort of vibe and aura like you would get from... let's do this maybe. Yeah, that's fine. I don't get the same vibe and aura that I got from like the start deck 5, right? So I don't know. They don't feel very like main character-y, main anime decky. That's a word. I'm not getting that vibe from them just yet. But we'll see how that happens, or how this works out. For some people are ranting that Sokia is Aquaforce. Like, that's not even close to the most prominent aesthetic used. What are you talking about? It's 100% Aquaforce. How is this not Aquaforce? This is 1,000,000,000% Aquaforce. He's even in water, bro. Are you okay? And they already have 1,000,000, bro. They already have Flagberg. They have a literal encounter of Aquaforce, and now they have this guy. So, his hair is kelp, right? Like, how's this guy not Aquaforce? If they will be, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Because I was a little unhappy that he isn't something else, right? They at least balanced it where it's like 3 human things and 3 not human things. But like, we already have Aquaforce. So much. And it's such a narrow aesthetic, right? They don't do anything with it. It's just naval dudes. They never like do anything super crazy with it, right? The most they do is naval dudes and like some dragons, but they don't do anything anymore with it. Like, I want to see more of like Blue Aggress Dragon or like something crazy if you're gonna keep doing this naval crap. But it's just always the same thing. So unless this is completely different, fine. But if it's actually Aquaforce, like, come on, you already had Flagbird, which was obviously inspired by Aquaforce. You have actual Aquaforce, and then you're gonna tell me now this one is like, no, this is actual Aquaforce. Like, no. Like, I don't have anything against Aquaforce. It's just that's enough, right? That's kind of a lot, especially for Stokia that has a lot of things that are like not fully represented. But I don't know, man. Because there's not real decks. They're real decks. Shut up. Nah. You're free from finals. Nice, Domberg. I hope you aced everything. That's why I don't like Keter. It's just dudes and Cram Gracie. Yeah, exactly. And then they had to go ahead and they could have very easily made the... I mean, I guess it would have been very similar to Angel Feather, but they could have very easily made something here. But, you know, we're all hoping that this is our Angel Feather equivalent. As much as I like the fact that he has like a bow and arrow and whatnot, I don't like that he looks like a generic Keter guy. But we'll have to wait and see. It's very clearly some kind of angel. Whether or not it's Angel Feather, who knows, right? But there's definitely a feather here. And he definitely has wings, and he has what looks like a halo. So he's definitely at least an angel. Whether or not he actually does, you know, stuff with the damage zone, that's a different story, right? So anyways, so these look kind of cool. Well, I'm not like super drawn to any of them, to be honest. The only one I'm drawn to maybe is this guy because he looks really hot and cool, but I just hate the fact that it's gonna be Aquaforce. This, I don't really. We have so many of these types of, maybe not this specific type of dragon, but we just have like dragons that I just like. I don't care. This one, I have to wait and see what it's like. The robot I want to be hyped about, but I'll have to wait and see again. And then this is like a child, so I don't really care too much about that. I want to be hyped about this, but Ketter's the most expensive and more just difficult nation, so I don't know. We need a vending machine. We don't need vending machines now, we'll be alright. I like Dark Stakes and Lyrical since it's Tirua's artist? I guess I can see that. Like, it's changed a little bit. She has like elf ears, which is kind of interesting. I just noticed that. I don't know if that means anything, but yeah, I don't know. It also doesn't tell me anything here. I guess maybe she's like underwatery. So maybe it's like something more closer to like Bermuda Triangle. That's all I can really glean from this. This outfit is like very, it doesn't tell me anything. So that's why it's just like, she's just cute girl, I guess. But like, it doesn't, I don't get any sort of indication of anything from her, right? So that's why I'm kind of like, all right, whatever. We'll just have to wait and see. I've heard a lot of people speculate that this might be like some sort of cool chimera that like sort of like depends on what you have in soul, because it's like a chimera and it's made up of different pieces. I've seen that, you know, spread around a lot, and that sounds cool. Not that it's confirmed, that's just what people are speculating. But again, I'll have to wait and see what it actually does. She looked like she made cookies, yeah. So yeah, I'll have to see and wait what she does, because I'm getting nothing from this image right now. Other than that, she's maybe underwater, maybe probably like an idol on her stage or something. But even then, she doesn't look like super idol-y. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. She doesn't have an anime schoolgirl aesthetic, so that's very true. Maybe they graduated. Maybe they've all graduated lyrical. So that's kind of cool if that's where we're heading. So that's a very good point. So that being said, my problem with these things, right? They're releasing January 19th. We don't know when we're getting it in English. Would be cool if they give us this like simultaneous release again. But then, you know, whatever, they'll fuck us over like they do and have us be 5 months behind Japan. The big concern is this message here that I'm hoping is like a translation error or like something. I don't know, or they're clear up on this. But apparently, these decks will be mostly vanilla, aside from the Grade 3 and Sentinel, which will have significant effects. That is extremely concerning. Extremely concerning. Because then why the hell am I buying this thing? Right? Why am I buying this when we're in set 13? You just reprinted a bunch of stuff that I can play with. Why in the fuck would I buy this product if there's only one good card, one new card essentially, and everything else is just shit effects? Right? So that's very concerning. And then it says you'll have a special video for teaching, and then they show this in the slide. Why in the hell is this using cards from the first trial deck? Why would you not use, I hope this is just like a placeholder, why would you not use the cards that are new in that deck? Maybe it's just placeholder so you don't see the new cards. Maybe that's what it is. If not, what the fuck? You couldn't record the video again? But alright, that one is probably nothing. Then there's this whole nonsense about PR slots. Because, you know, they want to make this product, make it cheap, so that you buy it. In order to make it cheap, they gotta make it trash, right? And then to make you buy it, they're like, all right, but we'll include PRs so that you buy multiple copies of it. So each of them will have two PR slots. One slot is chosen at random from 3. Second is chosen at random from 2. Which I don't understand how there's 2 of them, but it's not 50-50. And then PRs are guaranteed to be the same nation as the deck itself. So you have 2 of them. One of them is going to be for your nation, and there's a total of 5 different PRs, which doesn't make any sense because there's 6 nations. So, okay. Fine. But the fact that this whole PR thing, it's just basically trial deck all over again. You get a bunch of garbage cards that you can't use, and then you get Elementario, which you want to buy, which is kind of disappointing. Watch these be garbage unplayable like the child decks. That's what it's looking like, unfortunately. Divine Set 1 would have the rest of the support for these, just like the first start decks, and to make them playable, which is fine. I totally understand that. It's just the fact that these are completely trash is what you're telling me, because this just tells me that it's mostly vanilla, is that there's just nothing there. Right? It's just either vanilla effects like this guy, or it's just like text that tells you how to play the game. So it's all of that just means they're literally useless, right? Aside from maybe the triggers, and that's kind of concerning. What if they get effect that buff vanilla cards? That'd be cool, but I don't think they're going to do that for the entire the entirety of these decks. So I don't know. I also don't know what vanilla means. Vanilla might mean literally no effects, or it might mean very basic effects, right? Which is fine. If it's very basic effects, fine. This should be what I'm trying to get at is that this should be a product that should be ready to play to an extent, right? I'm not saying I should be able to take this to locals and beat people with set 13 decks. That doesn't work out. But for this to be almost unplayable because it has no skills, that's that's another extreme. That's way too much on the other side, right? So this is concerning to be a lot. Again, well, I just have to wait and see. I know I've been like somewhat negative about all of this, but I'm just very concerned about this product just from the fact that it looks like we're getting the trial decks again. You know, I'm hoping at the very least we get out of this, which we should, our new healing triggers, or new triggers. I don't know why I said heal separately. I'm also hoping, or was hoping, that we would get like a glimpse or like an idea of possibly a new mechanic going into the Vines era. But if these are all vanilla cards, we're just getting keywords at best, but nothing actually substantial, which is kind of lame. So if it was full power, these decks would be decks that's calling 48 power for $48. I don't want it to be full power. I just want it to be playable. And if you're just gonna be a deck with vanillas, that's barely playable. So even the start decks had cards that had effects. Like, they weren't great, but they were playable, you know? So I'm just saying. But I don't know. Trust with the shops and community. Yeah, like if they do this whole thing where it's like it's trash and it just has PRs that you have to rebuy, it's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, fam. You're gonna you have this, like, I don't want to say soft reboot, but this whole like new next season of content, and you immediately start with this. I don't know. I don't know. G trial decks were peak. I was gonna take a look at that because I'm pretty sure they automatically offer more, right? Because those had a G zone, right? So automatically they must be better. But I don't know. Maybe these have something, but I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what I want. Just wanted to shoot my shit real quick. Because I saw this morning, was kind of unhappy with what I was seeing, specifically just because of the way the whole PR thing and the cards being vanilla. But we have to just wait and see. We presumably will get all this information. What was it, like the 12th or the 8th or whatever? So we'll know everything then, and that'll be great. Because right now I'm kind of like in this weird Vanguard limbo where I want things to be good, but they kind of like, they have to like hit this out of the park right now with this Divines launch. Because like Overdress was shaky, but it was, I think, overall positive. And I feel like faith is somewhat being restored and things are starting to get better to an extent. They could be way better, but I just mean in terms of like a trust within the game and the company. I think it was starting to get a lot better, right? And versus what happened with like V and all that other stuff beforehand. I just want like a win. I just want to win. I just want something good to be like, okay, whew, right? I just want to be able to do that, right? Just be like, all right, everything's okay. That's all I want. Even though G units would have been a death sentence as an entry product, right? If it was for that, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's my main issue, is that I was expecting some kind of G style thing. I'm not saying it specifically has to be an extra deck mechanic, but something to be introduced in these trial decks to that extent. And I don't know. Well, again, we'll have to wait and see. But all right. Boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. I hate whenever I post something. I get all these gross negative people, and I just like I'm not even gonna not even gonna bother. But all right. Sorry. Yeah, I was looking at something completely different. I forgot you guys are only looking at the CFA. Yeah, so I saw some lists over the weekend for Magnolia Elder at the top, and like I had this suspicion that this thing and Flander were gonna be insane, cause like I was already in like set 10 or no set 9 building like a version of this where like you just mill a bunch of stuff, like using a bunch of copies of this, right? And it's just been slowly getting better and better and better and better and better, right? Because you know, was using this, then we got Misty Habitat, then we got this, right? And now we got the Fairy, and then we got this. So it's just like it just keeps piling up. And right now, I think this is a really good spot. This is a really good spot. I don't know about the ratios per se, but yeah, this is like pretty sick. The fact that like it synergizes so well is insane. Like the deck is actually solid. You could play draw triggers, I guess, but you might deck out. And then like you have like good shield value because this dude is 15k. So that's just so crazy. It's just so crazy. You can just use this to just dip all your stuff and just check triggers. It's insane. Seeing Fair as a riot deck grade 2, what madness? I mean, yeah. You just if you're going second, you got it there. You can legit just play this, soul blast it out, call it, counter blast, and then immediately ride. And I don't have to worry about seeing it. If you don't see it, whatever. You discard an order, you don't get it back. Boo-hoo, I'll be fine. I use this to bring stuff back anyways, right? It only sucks if you have to like discard this or something like that, but it's whatever. And if you whiff, you can like discard stuff like this or whatever and just bring it back. You can discard this guy, bring him back. Right? Because it just adds stuff to your hand. And it doesn't even specify units. Oh no, you can't bring him back with himself. But it doesn't specify units. You can just add an order back to your hand. So, whew, guy's insane. Ricochet with 6 order, that's gonna fail a lot. Nah, 6 is like the low end. If you do 7, you shouldn't fail. 6 is like the same thing, it's just a little less. 6 is pretty consistent. You just have a slightly higher chance of failing than you do with 7, where 7 I think is like the most optimal, where like you basically 9 out of 10 times you won't hit it, whereas like here's like maybe 8 out of 10 times. But okay, besides Wara, if Elder gave everything intercept, the great first cycle would be peak. That'd be terrific. Could intercept. Yeah, that probably would have been way too strong when it came out, but yeah. Can attack and intercept from the back row, but maybe we'll get like a, I don't know. It'd have to be like a they'd have to give you like a grade 2 that says when this is in drop, all your units can intercept or something insane like that, or make it something that replaces like Maple or something like that.
Like on field, everyone can intercept. Something crazy. I forgot the order's name in set 13, but it lets you get a normal order back to hand in set 13. Because the only order I know from set 13 is this. Oh, this is the same thing, basically. Yeah, I don't like this because it's just discarding the top card of your deck. I was considering playing this, but I don't know. I just did like one test hand with this, and this actually worked out pretty sick. We'll you know what? We'll jump into it. We'll just show it. We'll just show it, so I can brick and have a horrible time, and you guys can always think I suck at this game because every time I try to show you shit, it always fucks up. I think we'll put this back as well. Wow. Okay. That's actually not half bad. Heads. All right, so we'll go first. Draw. Cool. Discard, go, ride, Soul Blast, draw 2, yikes. We can actually just go ahead and discard 2. That's fine, we want those in drop anyways. Take 1, stand and draw. We kind of have a lot of shields, so discard this. Ride, fairy, play this. Look at top 3. I can't bring him back, but I'd rather him go to drop. Of course you do that. Of course. There we go. We can call whatever here, I guess. Right. Swing, swing. It's that. Block. Take that. Stand and draw. Let's go ahead and discard here and ride. Goes to soul. Get 5k, and then I do nothing because I don't have shit. So we just swing in, check, perfect, check. All right. And then we get our ass blown out. Guard, get beat up. Wow. Okay, fuck me. Get our ass beat up here. Okay, cool. Ride. There we go. Okay, draw. I can't do that right now. So we can ride into this. We can call this out. We can put this to soul. Sucks I didn't see any philanders either. We can call this. We can call this. Soul Blast this. To I guess call this. Do that. To Rabbit wasn't strictly Magnolia Mass. Specific all right deck problems were they solved? I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. 6 grade 3s in a row. Yeah, that was just real rough. That was real rough. So let's go ahead and I guess swing. First check, cool. Second check, cool. Third check, cool. Swing. This gets +10. This gets +10. Swing. This side's draw. Huh? I must have accidentally put a crit in drop. I thought I put one of these in drop, but apparently I didn't. All right. So I guess we can like guard, and guard maybe. Oh yeah, this goes to soul and draw. Guard with that also. PG. Let's say that's enough. Ride or stand. Ride. Okay, cool. Do double goat this time. We'll do just +10 for now. Call this. Soul Blast this out. We can call this. Call this. Everyone gets +5. You actually get +15, and you also get +15. That's much better. That only took so many turns. Jeez. So yeah, I do have fronts. So maybe we'll swing in here first. There we go. All right, everything coming in late. There we go. There we go. Swing, 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 swing. Draw. Try that again. That was reshuffle 100 times. That was kind of ridiculous. You milled 3 for resentment and put the cycler back instead of the crit. Okay. That was really strange. 4 times this will happen all the time. Well, Ek, what do you want me to do? You want me to proxy all of these cards? I don't have a choice here. Go ahead and draw. Alright, that's actually solid. We'll put these 2 back. Alright, decent. Go second this time. Draw. There we go. Flander. Ride. Draw for going second. Soul Blast. Draw 2. I guess we can discard this. Call this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nope. I'm not gonna fall for that trap. Put that there. I always have to reread this card because I feel like I'm cheating, but it just says on place from hand, look at top 5, choose up to 1 card from among them, discard it, and shuffle your deck. So, yep, it says what it says. Swing, swing. Oof, nice. Nice. Get bopped. Maybe guard. Stand and draw. Discard. Have no orders. QQ. Swing. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Get bopped. Get bopped. Guard. And then guard. Okay. Discard. Ride. Draw. This goes to soul. This goes here. This gets +5. Let's go ahead and play this. Do I have another one? Yeah, sure. We'll play the other one. God. Add this to hand. Support Big Ink. Support Big Ink. No, for instance, called Hardy Orange. What? Unfortunately, Soul Blast this. Actually, no, that's fine. Yeah, we want to Soul Blast that. Show this. Then use the skill. Go to Soul. Counter Blast to ride this. Can't do anything else. But I can do a couple of things. I guess I'll keep this. And I'll just play it this way. We'll swing in here first. First check, second check. Wow, third check. Let's go. Power crit plus 10k. Draw. Draw. Heal 1. Okay. Swing, swing, swing. Maybe boosted. I don't know. Swing and then die. Draw. Go to soul. Draw. So then we can guard with like this and this. We can get bopped. Cool. We can PG with this and then get bopped again. Cool. That should be enough. And now we can go ahead right into this. Call this. Put this to soul. Call this. Call this however we want. We can play the order. Whoops. We can play the order. Instead of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Awesome. Great. I'm so glad I did that. Alright. But yeah. That's the general gist from what I'm going for. I don't know about the ratios. Maybe I'll only play 3 of this guy since he wants to show up all the time when he doesn't need to, but we'll see. You're gonna put the grade 2 Maple in the mass deck? I guess. She's alright. If you can intercept from like the back row, she would be okay. But it might not be worth it. Like if this guy said everyone can intercept on back row on Dragon 2 markers, that'd be kind of lit. Then Maple would be playable. But right now, I don't know if she's really gonna do much because you don't really have an easy way to get rid of her That's why I don't like the rabbit or the grade 1, because you don't have a consistent way to get rid of them, right? So you can't really recur them as much, which is maybe not that big of an issue, but Maple's just great because you can constantly intercept with her, have that 5k shield, and just constantly bring her back. So better than Lattice, I mean, I guess. Maple and the Rabbit is 2 free rear guards, yeah, but only if you ride, and it's a 10k and a 13k, unless they go on markers, and then you don't get them back unless they get retired or unless you overcall them or something like that. In which case, next turn they just kind of sit there and do nothing. I don't know. I don't know if it justifies having the vanilla turn, having 2 vanilla things that are only live sometimes, especially with Gandiva presumably seeing less play, but sorry, I just need to go here. There we go. Turn that off. So now you can see that there clear. There we go. You don't need to recur the rabbit. He's an easy body. Turn 3, then overcall it next turn when Force Glow Mass Drop revives, I guess. But I just feel like it doesn't. I don't know if that's really worth it, is the thing. Like, I feel like you can just do some other things with their ride deck and have more value than just that one unit, that one turn. But there really isn't a lot of other options, to be honest. So that's my one concern with it. Is just it doesn't feel like it's really benefiting you. Especially since, again, you can't intercept with it. You can't do this. You can't do that. So. But yeah, sorry, I just got some dinner in the form of pizza that's very hot. Oh. I was gonna say, what the hell are you talking about? Who's Arbok? But yeah. Originally, I was gonna try and get Docs on so I can play because I need to practice, but he got tied up doing something, so we'll have to reschedule, which is fine. But I will still build Omnigujo and see if I can play some people. I took it to locals finally. I mean, I took it to different locals, but I took it to the more hardcore locals this past weekend. And I didn't do too great. I misplayed a couple of times. It's kind of disappointing. So I definitely need a lot more practice. Because I do want to take this to BCS, my one BCS of the year, since I got sick for my local BCS. So I'm flying out to Georgia to play in that BCS. But I want to do alright, you know? I don't know what heals I use. I don't actually remember what heals I use. It's probably these. I know it doesn't matter. You gotta play this and this. Oh, I actually play the the Bang Dream stuff. Where are the front triggers? I don't know. I mean, I have an issue with Omnigujo in that, like, I don't like that it only really has pressure from Omnigujo itself, and then from Misery Wing if you get him, and then that's it. Like, nothing else in the deck does really anything. But what am I missing from the grade zeros? I have heals. Oh right, I took out the crits. That's what it was. Whoopsie. Cause you're saying you can think of like the BCS virtual purchases. Oh no. What do you want, Ek? I work a job. It's very stressful. So I can make money. So I can spend it on card games. Where is she? There you go, Saya. Go here. Add this. And I'm a clown. And I play this in like every deck. One BCS, I need people from Panama to help fill it out. Jesus. I mean, it's good that like foreigners and stuff didn't come to your BCS, and it's just people from like your continent. Cause I hate it when people from other countries come to BCSs like that. But other grade 3s. 4 misery wing, 3 of this. And you go over to Delta 1 year, and it's the Smash Bros. Vanguard venues. What does that even mean? Is it a really big venue? Is it famous? It's interesting. Play 1 of these. 4 of this. I think I play 3 of this, maybe 4. And I know I play 1 of you. And then I play, 3 of the mass. So maybe I play 4 of the grade 1. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I can change up my list a little bit, but actually no, I don't play 4 of the grade 1. I don't have any how many PGs? Oh, everyone is here? Yeah, that definitely is. That definitely is the case, yeah. Because like everyone I've heard is going to the BCS. And it's mainly because it's at the end of the year. People can actually save up and travel. It was announced, you know, that's the latest one. So when they announced it, they had time to plan it out. But like everybody going there. Oh, this ship shouldn't be there, first of all. Do I not play PGs? Is that my problem? I don't play PGs? I know I play PGs. I just need space for 1 more card. I know I have 3 masks. I feel like I have 3 of this, but maybe I don't. Definitely have Gem Cap. Definitely have 4 of this. Maybe I only have 3 Rune Collector. Man, that's what it is. Oh my god, that's been helping shield issues a lot. Yep, I've been playing this in a bunch of decks. Especially the fact that the Gem Cat, you can use it as sometimes as early as turn 2 is pretty insane. When you're going second, you have a nice 20k shield, even if you don't play fronts. I guess this is my deck. I'd have to verify. I might be playing 1 less of this. I feel like I'm playing 4 Rune Collector. But that looked kind of strange, to be honest, so. Maybe I'll get rid of, I don't know. What's his face is kind of good to have. To search out the mass, so. Apparently I already had an Omnia deck here. Oh, it might have been like a... That's the one we just made. Let me load the old one that I have. It might have been something that I made when we were testing it a long time ago. Yeah, I don't remember running this. I remember this. I don't know why I threw this in there. That's strange. But alright. Let me go to the other version. There we go. I can't do the turn 2 because you need Grand Prix in the soul. Yeah. Yep. But you can better use that in Graham Grace, at least the way I play it. Do that in this deck. Because you always Soul Blast out the starter. So if you get this, you can just Soul Blast out the grade 1 after that, which is great. Because you need to Soul Blast out for this, so you don't always have to Soul Blast out the trigger. But, alright. I'll see if I can fight someone. Unless someone would like to fight who is in chat. But, who do I want to be? I guess we'll just go Enishi today. Six people here for what is this? B premium? Premium? Yeah, or just normal premium. Not a lot of people here. Which kind of makes sense because, like, there haven't been a lot of updates. So there's not a lot of new cards to test out, right? I'm gonna train for another 30 minutes? Alright, that's fair. Too bad this isn't like Pokemon Showdown where you can just play on your phone, but oh well. Yeah. I have to pimp out my my CFA, but let's see when I have time for that. Ooh, key. You. Oh, okay. That actually worked. I have the right deck, I do, okay. You, possibly. I go first. Flip back these two. I don't think I really need one of those in hand. I'd rather like a mask or this, right? That works. Go luck, have fun. I'm gonna just assume they're ready. Alright. That kind of sucks. Whoops. Nothing. Cool. So, what's okay, I guess, are we guessing here? Never mind. Oh, that sucks. That's interesting. Okay. Bird first. I don't have cat per se. I don't have any other triggers, so we'll Soul Blast this. Go on. There's the other trigger. So I have everything except the fucking mass, which sucks. So I just need to somehow get hit here. I don't think I see a point in rushing, to be honest. Would have gotten punished for it. But yeah, this really sucks. Hmm. 13. 15. Once a pack. God damn it. Okay, that helps. I guess I have to take it. What the fuck else am I gonna do? There goes the cat that I Soul Blasted for no reason. Oh my god! What the shit? Oh, okay. Discard, ride. Oops. It's not even the fact that the tokens be rushing, it's the fact that, like, I can't do shit. Because both my mass went to damage. So I literally can't do anything, and I don't have what's-his-face, because I only play one copy. Oh, not that it matters, I guess. I literally can't do it. I can try and... I can't Soul Blast it. I could have tried and played Rune Collector to try and Soul Blast out the last copy, but... I wouldn't have gotten it. Oof. Fucking no guard. Hope for the best. Oof. Yeah. I don't even know. Because I actually kind of need to write into this. Alright. Should have gotten rid of one of the other ones, but... I have so many of them, so I guess I'll add this one. Let's Soul Blast out this crit to bind this crit. And then use the mask. Put this here. And ride. Already did Persona ride. Bind his face down. Oh. Sorry, flipped. So there's 2, so now I can do this. Do Soul Blast out 2. Draw 1. I guess we just play it. Have a unit. I don't even know if I have a mask, to be honest. I guess put it here. Yeah, so I have 1 mask. I'll go to main face, sorry. Play Mask of Hadragoon. Look at top 5. Demon Strider. So at least I have that for next turn. And I guess I will play this. Soul Charge. A crit, of course I did. Let's go ahead and use this to remove. Okay, so crit slash draw slash heal are minus 5k shield and no power from damage. Chuck. Misery Ring was plus 15. He's plus 5. I guess I'll call this out while I'm at it. Because why not? 28, 35. Kind of the same numbers, to be honest, but I guess we'll put it here. And then we'll go to battle. And swing in here for 36. No guard, okay. First check front. Second check heel trigger. Here. Heal at the front. This is Soul Counterblast to restand. And swing it again. Okay. No trigger. 45. With the cat, let's go. $38. 53, okay. And this one for 53. Hit the heal. They don't get power, and they do heal though. At least I stabilized. Would have been nice to have done that the first turn. I would have been in maybe a little bit better of a spot, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much dead here unless I hit over trigger for the most part, because of the fact that my hand is still 3 grade 3s. But I have this at least, which is nice. But no guard? Okay. Whew. Let me think for a sec. So this is gonna be huge, right? I just gotta remember what is it that it does.
End of the battle, choose 3 units, they all boost it. I think I just have to take this because this is going to restand, and I just have to PG it.
I think I just take it and like hope for another trigger at this point. Yeah, because like, what could I possibly do? I got a PG'd it and then it would restood and killed me. This is only 2 drives, right? First check, second check, draw trigger.
But yeah, that was pretty rough. Because I just brick. I don't know if I have to play more mask. I don't know if it's the mask specifically that needs to be played. And more copies. Yeah, and it's also like Start 13 Leonore, and I'm not even playing Set 13 stuff. So I get that, but like their first couple of turns were pretty standard. And they didn't play anything like from Set 13 early on, right? So, barring their Vivant's turn, everything else was normal. Everything else was normal, right? The only difference is that they have the dragon, which technically was live in Set 13, but I'm sorry, Set 12, but wasn't for us because we don't get it till Set 13. Other than that, I don't know. There was just really nothing that I could do. I think it's probably also one of our worst matchups. Those types of decks, those rushdown decks, because you know, I don't do anything early game, so. Well, I don't know. I'm almost considering like playing Leonore. I'm sorry, Leonore, Lukier instead for BCS, just because like I feel more comfortable. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just need more practice. Roland goes hard with Rosarum and Luster. Luster in part fixes token rushing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, and I got hit with like a crit and I got pushed to 5, but like the biggest thing was me missing grade 3 to mask, and that happened to me this weekend, and like that's not good. So I don't know how I can go about fixing that other than like mulliganing better, because I know I put back this guy, but he doesn't matter. So going to the heal early for Ryan was a bit questionable. Your discard options were the best. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's why I had such a rough time turn 2, because they had rushed me and I just didn't have anything. But yeah, I have to look back and see what it is that I had, which I don't think I can do right now. Cause I saved the replay, but it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me. I have to like do this and relaunch it, and then relaunch it after that if I want to play. But let me just take a look at what was in my hand. Yeah, I agree. I didn't want to discard the heal. And I think on my turn 3 or something like that, I could have discarded something better also. But it... while those were... like, I don't know if those were misplays. I could definitely have done those better, but I don't think that's why I lost, per se. But yeah, absolutely. I could have played those 2 parts better. I did manage to at least try and stabilize. But, yeah, that was really rough. How do I load replay? Replays. I like 100 of them here. Oops. 2? Yeah, I have to type it out, I know. I just have to go and copy it from my library. Yeah, so I put all this back because I didn't need that. Yeah, my options were pretty rough, right? Because I can't discard this because this requires you to Soul Blast, so I would have wasted this. This helped me stay in the game, and then this I ended up guarding with and using to restand. So I guess I could have discarded this, but whew. That was pretty rough. Is actually posting Leonore using that order. Oh, that's probably what they're using. I love this order. I talked about it last time, or maybe the stream before that, because I just really love this order. Because I really like this girl, the grade 1 from the Leonore and Ride Line. She's really cute. But I just think this order is insane, just because you can fucking CB1, be like a top 7 call 2. That's so good. But it is unfortunately locked to grade 3.
Yeah, so I discarded the heal here. I could have, I guess, also discarded this, but I had nothing mask-wise, and I ended up having both of them go to damage, so I don't know how good that would have been. Going on tokens, it doesn't contribute too much.
Yeah, but it helps you get the Rosarium.
And also, like, the countercharger, so...
There was another thing that I went to discard something, and I didn't like the option that I did.
I'm just trying to see when that was. Yeah, so here I just took that. Lost one mask, which sucked ass. I figured I might as well take this. I could have guarded it, I guess, but that really sucked. I lost here.
So this was obvious. You know, we discard the Lamenia, right? Use Bird, put in the draw trigger, because it lets us draw anyways and has less shield. We get this fucking thing. And then I use Lamenia to put this in and draw. Got a crit. I was considering playing down the Rune Collector to rush, but we know in hindsight that that wouldn't have worked out. We get another one of the grade 3 regular Omnia Grugio, which kind of sucks. You really just want to see one of these in your hand and nothing else. That Leonor hand, no guard, but punch hard. Yeah, they just had the heal trigger, and then there's just a bunch of random grade 1s and not random, but just grade 1s in an order. So yeah. Had my grade 3 turn been solid, I could have actually done something, because they would only had the crit and the heal, and they would have at least gone to like maybe 3 or something. But that really sucks. Getting the front kind of helped, but not enough. Because I ended up just taking this, which really sucks. I could have maybe PG'd it, discarded this, and then discarded this for Ride. Which I could have maybe done. I think that's what I was thinking about. I guess I could have... No, I don't think it made a difference. So use the skill here, whiff. Not whiff, but just get that. Which is kind of whatever. I think it was to discard for, like, the PG. I think that's where I fucked up on. So then I just use the skill Bind Draw. You can't see it right now. Not that it matters. And then just swing, because, like, what else am I going to do? He already has CB. He doesn't need it. I got the Rune Collector, or the Misery Wing, and the heal, which was nice. But I was lucky that they didn't have the mask, or they didn't have anything like that here. Because that would have killed me instantly if they played something else here, but... and then the fact that this was nothing, this was blank, as it usually is for Leonor, saved my bacon so much. But I could have very easily done some damage, because they didn't have these grade 3s, they didn't have this cat. They just had, like, this and, like, whatever this discarded, right? So I could have very easily pushed them, I think. Well, maybe not, because I would have only had 2 Vanguard swings, something else in hand. I could have maybe played one of these out, but... Yeah, and then I could have maybe done more on my second turn. So it would have been a lot more even. I probably still would have lost to this, because I had so many grade 3s, but... Yeah, I did the best. I think I did the best I could. I just realized this was playing the Reason Battle. I don't know if you guys want to listen to that. I like it, but I don't know if you guys are up for that. I get the idea for using masks so your turn doesn't suck, but it kind of eats up a lot of space. Yeah, I don't really get it. I like the idea of using a bunch of the masks, using all the different Leonors in one deck, but yeah, I don't know about it. And then here was, you know, solid. I was able to do a bunch of things, which is nice, but it just wasn't enough in the end. As soon as we go, I go full grade 3 hands. Back in the old days, you wanted to run as few grade 3s in decks. You can get away with it. Yeah, I mean, I always try to run as minimal grade 3s as possible, but there's nowhere around it in this deck. Like, you can maybe run one. No, you can't even. You have to run 4 of everything. You just have to. Maybe in set 13 when things are a little faster and you have the Wolf Girl. Maybe you can mess around like that, but I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna change for set 13. And I think the only thing we get is the Wolf Girl. I think it's the Wolf Girl. Yeah, the Foot Girl. You're right now, only to discard grade 3s and some value once you road your grade 3. All your grade 3s are dead. Yeah. Kind of the case, to be honest, for most decks in standard, aside from Persona writing, but yeah.
I want to take a look at what we get here. Bum, 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 bum. Not to do this. That's fine. We get this, but this does nothing because this is only for Unica. We can technically use the second skill, but that's not worth it. We get this girl. She's really cool because one, she's another attacker, right? That's really good. I don't have to rely only on Misery Wing. If your bind zone has 3 or more trigger units, period, so you can actually play this in Unica also, which is really cool. But if you have 3 trigger units, period, doesn't have to be specific ones. She just gets flat 10k. Then on place, CB1, look at top 5, choose a grade 3 card with different card name from this unit and call it. So I can call it Misery Wing, which is really good, or the Rune Collector, and then choose a trigger for my drop and I bind it. That's really cool because I can go turn 3, have 3 triggers live. So she's automatically going to be 10k turn 3, my first grade 3 turn if I can mass. Whether or not I go first or second, she can do that, get me to 3 triggers, and that means that Misery Wing is stringing in for 25 also. So we got 20, 25, and then we got the Vanguard here that has 3 triggers turned off. So that's really lit. Gonna be for the Winkle Brave and 2 grade 3s total, that being 2 copies of MLB. You could run grade 3s with regard effects, but if it's the only grade 3 in hand, should ride those and scoop. Yeah, reminds me of the good old Vanguard 0 days where you would just ride random crap. You didn't have a choice, so you would have to like pick whatever was the best other grade 3 that you can ride. I have to like sell ass to get one of these for my max rarity Luke Gear deck, but we'll see. And I think that's it that you get from set 13, right? It's just the Wolf Girl. Well, I wish I could get an FR, but FFR. I wish it was a double rare, but oh well. And unfortunately, this fucking thing is a double R. It barely does anything. But whatever. We'll mess around that when set 13 comes out. Actually, I'm getting a case because so many good things in that set. CB1 Socha is just fucking great bullshit. We get this Desire Devil. When it's split into soul, choose 2 cards from your soul. Put 2 cards from your hand into soul. Choose a card with green on from your soul and put it to your hand. Yeah. -2 from hand is a big one. This I was hoping was gonna be really good, but it just says CB1, put a grade 3 from your soul that or drop that was in the ride deck into the ride deck face up and soul charge 3. Should have been soul charge 5 for that kind of cost. Like, there's no way that you can only do this if, like, I don't even know what you can do this with. In Dark State specifically, like, if you ride Omnio Grujo, soul blast it out somehow and don't bind it, bind a different one, then you can use this to soul charge 3. Like, the payoff to make this happen is so necessary. This works with the other guys. I can't really use that. This is only drag jeweled. This is a garbage ass Unica card. Yeah, so there's nothing else for set 13. And then this you don't really need because you can't use at all actually, because I keep thinking these are kind of generic, but these are only grade 4 decks. Move this to an open back row. Kind of cool. Right, there's no applications of it, but it's really cool. Anyways, like no Dark States deck calls out mid battle. I mean, the only one that does is like Lukier with the Order Barrow, but that's a board wipe. I think that's it. Nothing else calls out mid battle that I can think of for Dark States. So I'm trying to think of a way that that guy would be useful, but there just isn't. But yeah, all right. So I don't know. I guess we can try and see if I can, whoops, do one more fight. Maybe I'll do a test hand real quick. Maybe it's my build? I don't know if it's really my build. There's not really much you can do with Omniarch Crucial. Like this is a pretty nice starting hand, not gonna lie. I would rather a little Lumina. Kinda wanna keep the PG. To be honest. What would have been otherwise? It would have been a heal? Alright. Draw, yikes. The amount of times this happens to me in person is insulting. I guess we'll discard this for now. Soul Blast 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't really want the mask one specifically, because I can search that out with the mask, but whatever. Pass turn, get beat up. Oh, that sucks. I guess I just have to not use it. Use a skill here. Put this to soul. Draw. Swing. Heal trigger. Cool. Get hit. That sucks. Guard. Draw. That sucks. I guess this. I kind of want to keep the mask. Skill 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I guess I'll add this one. So I can search the other one with my mask. Soul Blast out this. Find this. And then use this. To ride. Whoops. To ride this. And then we have to remove this. Bind the heal. And then I can call this. So I'll blast out these two to draw one. Play this here. Soul Charge. Alright, that's fine. And that's it. Swing. First check. Second check. Okay, counter blast. Put this to soul. Swing again. Not then. Swing in here. Pass turn. Seems fine. Sometimes it seems fine. It's just I don't know what I can do to make it a little bit more consistent. I can play, I guess, less of the grade 1 and more of the grade 2. I guess I can try that. I think the 13 grade 3, so experimenting with reduce grade 3 wasn't a thing. No, I just mean like you had to sometimes ride into a different grade 3. So you, at least early on, especially, you would have to like figure out what was a reasonable grade 3 that you can play. But I'm only playing 2 of them. Fuck. I don't want to play any less Rune Collectors. I don't want to get rid of this because it's just actually really good. But I just hate that I can't use her turn 1. I kind of need the defensive options. I definitely need the counter charge. So I don't want to cut that. I don't really know. Let's see if I can play a game. Let's go back. Connect again. Kind of froze. Great. Hello. Okay, there we go. That was a little scary, but it's working now. Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't look like anyone's able to play here. What about here? This should still be standard. Why can't I enter? Okay, there we go. That was kind of weird. You person that keeps moving around, do you want to play? No? Alright, you person that's not moving, do you want to play? The heck is this emoji? I can't even look at that. I can't even like click on it and see what it is. I hate emotes on here. Here's a angry curly emote. Koha fan, do you want to play? No. All right. You, sir, would you like to play? No. All right. We had emotes, yeah. YouTube is a little weird with it. Like, I wish it was a little bit more normal. Like it just copied what Twitch does. Oh, there we go. That worked. Okay, that's not. That's not standard. Is this not the standard area? Should be standard, right? Doesn't say that it's not standard. Ugh. Hate this. But yeah, I wish it was a little bit more like Twitch, but it kind of works the same way. You know, you can, instead of subscribing, you can become a member. And yeah, I have the emote set up. I'm gonna make a bigger push for that. Ugh, goodbye. I'm gonna make a bigger push for that in the new year. But right now, yeah, I do have 4 emotes, and I made it as cheap as possible. It's 99 cents. It's 99 cents. I'm gonna plan on keeping it that way, but it's like the basic. It's just you get emotes and that's it. And like if I ever do like a members only stream or whatever, if you're that member, you can watch it. I don't know if I'll ever do that right now. I had a couple of other emotes, but it doesn't support GIFs right now. I've tried it, and in like the editor, the GIFs will work, but once I come into the chat, the GIFs don't work, which really sucks. But yeah, we have emotes, and it's kind of the same thing like Twitch. You know, once more people, what's the word? I wish I could just say sub, but that has a different connotation. Become a member. Then I can get more emotes. New guy going on him. Yeah, what about up? Alright, they're gone. Let's try this person. Hello, Curly? Who the hell is this? Who knows my name? Why is my work computer so loud? Do you want to play? I guess this is the person I tried to play and they had the premium deck or something like that. Alright, whatever, screw you. I'm not sure who that is, but I might have tried to ask them to play before. Tail. Okay. Whoops. Put that in my hand, I guess. Don't need that. Don't need that. Not the best hand, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Another Lingernorn, great. Neato. I guess the heal trigger, so I can remove that later. Draw, skill, Soul Blast. We'll look at top 5. Whiff. Why do I keep whiffing? I swear I usually hit these. That's actually okay. That's an okay hit. Because I can try and call it the Misery Wing later on. I have a crit that I can Soul Blast out. That I can bind, so that's okay. What do you mean the hand is ass? I got grade 3s and PGs. What the fuck? This is the definition of ass. This is complete and utter ass cheeks. Cool, I guess. Oh, okay, nice. Luminium. Ride. Bird first. Boom, boom. I guess we'll do this. Of course. Okay, that is fine. That is totally fine. Still no mask. Oh boy. I can negate. Yeah, that's true. I can survive this turn. If they do some shenanigans, and I can negate the LT. So I guess, and it's with the AK shield. It just sucks because this is a really good over trigger to check with Omnia Grugio, because I can have that constantly. But oh well, just a normal swing. Okay, yikes, no guard. Hey, show, what's up? Cool, of course. What? What? 1 damage? Am I stupid? Alright, whatever. I only need 1, so I already had it. He only had... yeah, he can't. Sure, whatever. I'm not. I don't give a shit. I can't do anything with this right now. So I guess I'll do this. Skill, please, God, mask of who's a bitch. Oh my god, bro. He only did twin drive though. He just checked crit and something else. This sucks ass. I'd run the mass searcher, but like, what the fuck am I gonna take out for it? Oh man almighty. Ah, swing in for 13. Cool. Can't believe I have all these cards in my hand and I can't do jack shit. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? No guard. There ain't no way you don't have anything in your hand either, bro. Oh my fucking god. Bro, eat my whole ass cheeks. Finally, you sack of cards. Forgot to bind last turn, but whatever. Soul blast this. Shift click. No, okay. This. Look at top 5. Add this. Then. Whoops. Stop with the power. There we go. So I don't add. I can't do that yet. Do this one. I thought I soul blasted it, but apparently I did not. Remove that. Shift, and click. Hold shift to send face up. I did! It just didn't work. It's face up now. I'm fucking trying, but it doesn't wanna. Hold shift. Whatever. Huh? I see it face up. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want to tell me. Just fine. Jesus Christ. Anyways, where was I? Soul Blast 2. Draw 1. He loses 10k. I do have the Misery Wing. It's gonna be a deck out match, probably, yeah. So no Soul Charge. I guess I can call another Misery Wing. I don't know if I want to draw another fucking card. I kind of need it. I guess I don't have to deck out, but or I don't have to deck out. I don't have to draw if I don't want to. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I guess we won't do that. Let's play this here. Cool. Good luck fighting against another player. The heart is in the way. I'm assuming that's all you said. Token or marker. I feel like this isn't such a bad play, but I don't know if it's really worth it. So we'll just do that. So I have 2 face-ups. This gets +10. This gets +10. Let's go to battle. Swing in. Oh, counterblast. Swing in here. First check, second check. Of course, nothing. Skill, counterblast, whatever. Let's us to soul, we stand, swing in here, okay. GG, I guess. Jesus, what a douchebag. My god. What the hell? I don't know what the fuck that was about. If you don't want to play, why do you even accept? Why don't you just leave? Like, I don't understand. Good god. It's being rude for the sake of being rude. Like, sure, maybe CFA for whatever reason he didn't see the triggers face up or whatever, fine, whatever. But like, from the start, not giving me damage, and just swinging in, having like 100 cards in hand, huh? I don't know what that was about. Do you have a standard deck? Okay. I leave. No replay. But yeah, smoking too much weed. I don't even know if that was weed. I don't know what the hell that was. Like, it would be one thing if, like, this was like a rank match, you were forced to play with me, like anything like that. But if you didn't want to play, bro, just leave. Like, don't accept the invite. I don't understand. I don't get it. And there's no way they break that bad. Like, there's no possible way, because they had like 20 cards in hand. So there's absolutely no. I should have saved the replay. I should have just saved the replay, because there's no way they break. It's literally impossible. for them to have that many cards. But whatever, man. We're just gonna have to get past it. I don't even know if this is like actually standard, but I know you don't want to fight me.
Yeah. The only times I've ever fought
Random people in CFA.
have been the 2 times I've done it on
Stream, and that is it.
which is today and then last week when I did
Or whenever, not last week, but the week before when we were testing Lord. That is it.
because I just don't like
Interacting with random people like that. But I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, right? Like, it's CFA, it can't be that bad. But like, whatever. Randos do indeed suck sometimes. Like, ever since, like, you know, like having to deal with like that stuff and like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, like I thought this would be different, but never mind. I destroyed the enemy, yeah, I guess. Put that there. Playing against I guess prisms. Okay.
I guess the heal
Probably would have made a little bit more sense. I'm going second, so I will draw, and then I'll use this skill. Your main phase, so look, top 5. Finally, actually no, this one isn't the mask, right? This is just Omnia Grugio. Fine.
fine, be that way.
Yeah, Labrador. Yeah, I figured. I don't think I want to rush, so we'll just swing it, I guess. Hey, let's go.
VP farmers and disconnects. VP farmers were a godsend in Vanguard 0, and I'll never understand the hate they got. There was nothing wrong with VP farmers. All they did was help the community, and everyone wanted to give them a bad rap. They did absolutely nothing wrong, ever, bro. You're gonna tell me you're gonna complain about a free win? Get the hell out of here. Promotional material for the game? No, they didn't. They did nothing wrong.
No guard. You know, trigger? Sure thing. 18. Does this do anything? No. This doesn't do anything either. Okay. Take 1. Snooze. Guard.
It's the reason Shady Penguin stopped playing. Who cares?
Screw that guy, man. Let's see. I guess that'll give me the other trigger. Skill. Let's pull out the last draw here. Play only VP farmers and losing to MLB. It wasn't a farmer, was maybe quit the game back then. Oh man. Alright, so that's kind of good, actually. Counter Blast. Soul Blast. With the mask. I still don't know if that's really the right spot for it, but I'm just gonna put this here for now. Go to battle. Swing here. All right. Gotcha. Well. Swing here, I guess. Cool. Power. Whoops. Remove. There we go. didn't need to exist. I don't know about all that. I had 9 farmers in a row or MLB mirrors. Yeah, you guys are just talking about specifically in like set 2 or set 3 or whatever it was. Set 4? I think it was set 4. Phrase, don't bite the hand that feeds you. I don't know about that. Fine. VP farmers, after they made the thing not infinite, which kind of sucked, was fine. After that, it didn't really matter. Like, sure as hell, I'm not gonna complain about VP farmers when it was such a struggle to do anything. Kind of blast. Here's up to you. There's a prison from there. No skill. Okay. No good. I guess, yeah, discard that. Right, let's go here. Look at top 5, do nothing. Go to main phase, Soul Blast. We're just gonna put this here. We're just gonna put this there. Cause I try to bind it face up. Yeah, it doesn't work. I'll put bound triggers in order zone, okay? Cool. Alright. They are on grade 3. Do I want to do anything else? I don't think so. Oh, I have to activate the mask. That's what I have to do. Oops. Top 5. There we go. Add that to my hand. Put this so ride. Draw 1 because they're on grade 3. Use this skill here. Remove this to put I guess heal there. Play Misery Wings, skill Misery Wings, Soul Blast 2. Draw my fucking over trigger. Play this skill, Soul Charge another trigger. Let's go! Play this skill, Counter Blast. Get the marker. Misery Wing gets +10 from his own skill. Go to battle. Swing in here. Vanguard. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. Okay. Skill, go to soul, counter blast, restand, swing it again. PG, gotcha. Yo, Azim, how you doing? One check. You come for my kitty. Alright, 25. I always do this, look at this camera, because that's where the camera used to be. So that's 10k shield. Not enough. Crit loses 5k shield. Lose. Bum, 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 bum. 43. Div, we don't check triggers, we draw them and get try checks. Hell yeah. Wait, throw the mask. Throw the match. I don't know. I'm about to get clapped, so we'll see. I've been having the worst time. So I don't think I'll have to throw anything. Guaranteed free win? It like for them? Or for me? I mean, aside from the fact that I'm playing an older deck. Oh, right. Technically, but how do I assign the right deck again? You do control or you use the there's a right deck icon in a thing. I don't know what happened, but not attacking me. Sure. Celtic can hit me as hard as she wants. I'll do anything for Celtic. Okay. Okay, you get 5k, and this gets a crit, and I guess you draw a card, and this gets power. Alright. Shit just pops off. We're good? We're good? Alright. Alright, they already checked their over trigger, never mind. I was gonna say, yeah, haha, and then I combine this. But never mind. They already checked theirs. Is it here? Yeah, it's already here, so. 28, sure. Yeah, it's 53 crit. PG pitch. Misery Wing. I get trigger debuffing more than they forget to hit on 7 damage. Stenduendo draw. Interesting. Yeah, we can do this. So ride, skill, look at top 5. Ooh, this can add the mask, right? Yeah, baby. Add mask. Shuffle. I already have a mask and drop. Okay. So we're gonna play the mask. Look at top 5. Add the mask. No. I'm gonna main and then this skill. Soul Blast ride deck, I guess. Buy the draw trigger, and then we're gonna play this. We're gonna activate this. Go to Soul to ride this. Draw 1. We're going to call Misery Ring, Soul Blast 1/2 to draw. And then we're gonna use this skill here to bind or remove whatever. The front trigger here. My Misery Wings will get plus 20 here. We're gonna call this Rune Collector. No soul charge. And I guess this, I don't know. Counter blast. Use this. The eeny meeny miny moe. Eeny meeny miny moe. There. Let's go to battle. That is a lot of cards in hand. Holy hell. I just realized that. Alright. Oh, yeah, there's nothing else I can do, so we're just gonna swing in here for 36. Okay. First check, awesome. Third, let's go. I guess power crit. Oh, right, I forgot this is this version. Counter blast, put this so restand. Swing in 33. Okay. Little rabbit cat girl. big, but a lot of it is normal units you have to call, I guess. But that is still units. -5. Whoops. -5k for the crit and the draw, by the way. Yeah. I was actually hyped because I thought it was the actual fierce battle, but it's not. But we'll do normal battle at least. Alright, yeah, that's no pass. $53. 43 to 1 to pass. Was it 1 to pass? GG's. Oh, okay. That's fine. I didn't check anything, so no harm, no foul. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. Thank you for the games. Let me just really quickly hide over here for a second. I gotta get some water. Not enough in hand, yeah. 1 second. What's up, show? Prism suck. They don't suck. Shut up. Shut up. Eck. Christian, don't listen to Eck. He sucks. So, as promised, unfortunately, Basil isn't here, but as promised, we hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. Oh, yay! The only thing that I promised for that is to very excitingly do my drugs without turning off the camera now. Now that I have the clout of 1,000, you guys get to see my drugs going through my mouth. Mmm. Yum, 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 yum. Mmm. Drugs so good. Mmm. Yum, 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 yum. Mmm. Drugs so good. Okay. Alright, Show wants to throw down. Fight me! I see you behind that tree. You're setting up? Okay. Nice joke. Thank you. Put this here. You're the Leonard dude that stopped me? Which Leonard dude? I guess I only got stopped by one Leonard dude. I don't remember the name. No, the first guy was like Daniels or whatever, so I don't believe you, Ek. Let's give Show a bit. The one that didn't I didn't sit picking their nose. I don't know what this means, but congrats. No VC? No VC. This will probably be the last. I can probably only do one because it's already 8:30. I was gonna say we can do maybe Thursday, but we'll see what we'll do Thursday. I usually can't Thursdays, but I I think Thursday is Thanksgiving also, right? So never mind. I don't know what we're gonna do Thursday, if we're gonna stream or not. If I'm gonna stream or not. But it's also like the huge update for Deer Days, so I had wanted to stream for that, but we'll see what happens. Thursday's church, bro. Even on Thanksgiving, y'all go to church on Thanksgiving? Good God. I mean, I guess that makes some sense. I feel like I went second a couple of times. Finally, I start with the mass, bro. Finally, a hand. A hand. Oh my God. A decent hand. Let's go. Thursday where Set 10 comes out. Yeah, and it has like every promo that ever existed. Go have fun. To know voice chat is. I gotta mute you to not cheat. Rip. Draw. This was almost a great hand. Almost a great hand. Soul Blast. Look at top 5 with. Pretty decent hits, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Huh? So over here Thursday's a no more ordinary day, yeah. Why did he get Luster long before the TCG got it? Yeah, bro. I was gonna write GG's, no guard. Ouch. First check, okay. Second check, okay. Discard this. Ride. Bird first. Ah, it's about to draw into that over trigger. Watch me shuffle and draw into the over trigger anyways. Okay. And then she goes to the bottom. Soul Blast Omnigrugio. Draw. Okay. Fair enough. I did not get cut by my drawings. Good. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Let's box toppers circulate more than promo packs? Absolutely. So, can't complain about that. I thought that card was gonna be extremely hard to get, but thankfully it will not be. Okay. We don't do Thanksgiving. Instead, we celebrate the Spanish and Spanish enslaved us, burned down our culture. Yay! Happy history lesson. Why would you celebrate that? But yeah, it being a box topper, that the fucking Maxi. I forgot what else is like. All those shit is really insane that they put that as box toppers. It's amazing. Bum 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 bum. Go ahead. Why do people celebrate Thanksgiving? I don't celebrate Thanksgiving for like what it actually means. I just celebrate Thanksgiving in terms of getting together and eating food. I celebrate the like I don't want to say the capitalist version of it because I don't know if that's accurate, but I celebrate that part of it. Like it's the same way like for Christmas I don't celebrate Jesus' birthday. I just celebrate that it's Christmas and you give out gifts, right? I guess this. Ride. Skill. Look at top 5. Kiss myself in the butt. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Kick you and you're trying chance in 3 turns. I don't know about that. We'll see about that boy. Bind this and then skill of this. Put this to soul to ride. that one. Move this because I think he plays fronts. Then use the mask. Look at top 5. Add this guy. Shuffle. Call this guy. Skill. Counter blast. Whoops. Soul blast. Search my deck. Massive Hydra poop. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Boom, 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 boom. Put this here. Call this. Scale. Soul blast 2. Draw. Play this. So charge 1. A fucking course. It's church, bro. Yeah, for some people, they celebrate the like religious side of that. I'm sure Adam probably does. Adam. I keep calling Show by his actual name. Oh, heal 1. Skill here, counter blast. Put this to soul stand. Swing it again. But I don't. It's just the holiday where, just like Thanksgiving is the holiday where it's just eat food, be with people. Christmas is basically the same thing to me. It's just a holiday to get together with people. Okay. Cook a fat bird. Like typically you're not. I know my family does like turkeys on Thanksgiving, but typically it's supposed to be like something else, like a ham or like some other shit. But family always does pernil and turkey for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, which is probably why I really like the food aspect of these holidays. Oh, he just doesn't have a blaster. He's just gonna retire, so it doesn't matter. Whatever. I should just like use the OT to then remove that, but whatever. Draw. Bum 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 bum. Do we have anything good in here? Not really. I can make it work, but let's fetch. Let's do this first. That works, I guess. I guess that's what we can do. So I can call this, skill of this, counter blast, call this, no on, place skill. But then I'll use the other skill here, the soul blast, whoops. Put that back. So I'll ask that. Nah. call this, and then switch these two. I will use this to soul charge. Alright, that's whatever. And I should have an Omnigrugial normal, right? Yeah. And the normal one. I still have over trigger in hand. Bum, 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 bum. And there is nothing else I can do here. We're gonna go ahead and swing in here for 31. It's 25. Uh-huh. I think where my thing is stuck. Okay. Good now. Thing with Strider is that he calls the same column? Yeah, it's the worst. And especially the fact that he has to, like, you can only do that from the back row, which is really obnoxious. He also didn't kill Ninja Turtles. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? It's a good one. Okay. Where did that come from? Random Pokemon music. Oh, this. Okay, I was like, what the heck? 2 to pass. Okay. First check, second check. Front trigger. Counter blast. Put this to restand. Yep, makes sense. No trigger. Let's swing for 30. Okay. Oof. Bet he wish he drew that. Okay, cars on a ride. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh. No, oh god. Ah. Okay. Whew. 40. Here, take this LT. Alright. Drum. El Sonaraido! OT Hostel! I mean, should it be OT? I think he has fronts. Right? No, he's playing draws. Okay, yeah. So remove the OT. For flavor. No such charge. No such charge. Can I call? I can actually. I can call another Misery Ring. I mean, you're not too far off. We'll use this. Call this. No such charge. Yep, that's everything. Could have used the front. I mean, I don't know if he's playing front. I haven't seen any, but I think I have all my fronts in hand right now, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and do this. 31. Yeah. Boom boom to guard. Was telling me that I could have used the front? Oh, instead of the ulti? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to remove the overtrigger. That's all it was. So that's why I just guarded it with that. Okay. First check, front trigger. There's the other one. Second check, critical trigger. So, kind of last restand. EG. Okay. Check. Okay. Showing a ride for next turn. Yeah, this is a little smaller. 41. Showing them 3 cards, I think, minimum. Unless it's another PG. Oh no. Explain the shielding thing. So your crits, your heals, your draws, and your over triggers in hand all lose 5k shield. That's it. If you check any of them, yeah. Except fronts. Every trigger except fronts loses 5k shield. If you check any of them, you don't get power, but you're at 5, so it doesn't matter. So you're, yeah, so this is only gonna be 10. So it's actually 23. Yep, exactly. And same with them. Okay. That's 1. Nope. Okay. So that's 43. That's also 1? What is this? 23, 33, 43. Should be 48. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh wait, that was rear. Sorry. Not that I don't think it'll matter, but okay. Okay, thanks. So this is 48. PG? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a unit. So shuffling would actually be better for me, and I don't know if I really have any triggers left, to be honest, but Jesus has pity on me. Do you not play blasters, bro? That's what it seems like. Oh, okay, okay. Jesus. Oof. No cat skill? You not have yeah, you can use cat. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Mushroom gets shit now. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of cards left, so I can't imagine that would have changed much, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Let's go. go, M. Yep. God, I love this card. Only reason I want to play MLB is because of her. Yeah. Can't use skill. Has to be from hand. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess you could retire? I don't think you really want to do that, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah. I don't think the extra 5k is worth it. Sure. 24. Let's do a 28. Okay. 31. Triple driver endocritical. Endo plus 2. So we'll do this and pitch. I guess this. Okay. Cool. Nice checks, idiot. Kidding. Okay. And you can, yep, overcall, and then this gets +5. And then this gets +10 from Persona. And you can technically retire or whatever if you wanted to. Let's do the front just so I can guard with it. So I can bind it, I mean. It's gonna be 35. We'll do this for 33. Or 43, I should say. Okay, let's see if I don't deck out here. Ride, draw, 4 cards, check, last card. Okay. We're gonna put this to draw. No skill, lol. Do I even have another Omnigrujo? I might have. I should have one. I don't have Omnigrujo. Is he really in my deck? Wow, it's in my deck. Alright, that's fine. Got a battle. This gets +4. +4, 4. +5 for 4. You know what I mean? Psych. Fine. One a quick one. Yeah, that was pretty bad. This is versus show 04. Long after it becomes annoying. Power Man token. Hell yeah, baby. Get your little ass over here. Alright. Surely this time it'll go better. Yeah, that works. I think I want to put 3 wings back. Ah, that one sucks ass. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Send the window through. Ooh, okay, I got the misery ring anyways. I think I'm gonna do the regalia here. Draw. Oh my fucking god, bro. Eat my whole ass cheeks. Bro, like bend me over, use a spoon. Just scoop my whole ass just out of it. Whoops. Let's go. So tired of drawing my over trigger. The amount of times that I've play tested different decks this week, and that has happened to me. Starting from Sunday, I've had that happen to me at least twice each day, bro. It's absolute misery. Slow speed, I can put that on slow speed, I guess. Actually, that sounds like ass. Ek, what are you on? What are you on, Ek? That sounds like ass. Oh. Mm-hmm. Sure. Slower that didn't care, yeah. Okay. Gado. No gado. I'm in check. Gado. Stando and draw. I guess I don't need this. Raido. Skillazo. Draw trigger. Doro. Interesting. There's no benefit in me doing this, so we'll just go here, swing in. Battle. Drive check. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Swinging with, yep, I figured as much. Sure, we'll take that. Okay. Let's just plop down this over trigger real quick. Why is it only 50? That's strange. Should be more than that, but whatever. Combine that for dramatics. Sure. And draw. I think it'll be fine. Discard, ride, skill, look at top 5. See, I told you to be fine. Add this. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. The main phase. Skill. Soul Blast. Bind. Bind you over trigger! Play this. Look at top 5. Add this. Mask. Right into draw. Spine. And let's do crit. Let's play Misery Wing, skill, Soul Blast 2, the draw, gets +10. Let's play this, skill, Soul Charge, let's go. Play this, skill, Counter Blast, get this. We're gonna play that there, and we can go ahead and use this to Soul Blast, call this out. Yeah, go to battle. So you're in it for a 31 crit and OT. Lose 5k shield. First check, secondo check. Okay. Skill, put this to so counter blast, restand. 23, one new drive. Need to add red highlights to the Vanguard for the shield sum to be added. Oh. Minus 5k shield. There you go. Plus, oops, +2. Okay. On to pass. Oof. 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 Nice shield. How do you have there? Yeah, should have probably guard the first one. Where is he adding shield instead of increasing MLB's attack? Maybe that's what happened. But next game will be perfect balance. I gotta go. So okay. Doesn't really matter though. I swear. Okay, that's how I feel every single time. Don't worry, that was just, especially that first game, that was just rough. After that, I kind of just sacked you a bit. But it's okay, it'd be like that. But alright, that was fun. I will try and see if we can get some more practice in with Omnia Grugio. I don't know what again will happen Thursday. We'll see. If we stream, we stream. If we don't, we don't. I guess it is what it is, right? Yeah. I still have to find a way to switch these around, but we'll see about that maybe next time. Where like Tuesday is Deer Days and like Thursday is CFA, since but I guess it doesn't matter because there's no reveal, so I guess we could just leave it like that and see what happens when Divines comes out. But alright, you have Lord build for next time, right? But I'm gonna go find more ant tokens. Alright. Take care, guys. Have a great morning, day, afternoon, what have you. Take care of yourselves and each other. Have a damn good one. And play Vanguard, but in reverse order, because that's usually how I say that.